Okay, in this demo, we're going to do a run animation and a jump. We'll do a run first. So you can see I have the walk cycle here. And so now all you need to do is play the walk back real fast. No, I'm just kidding. But we can use this to start our animation, so we don't need to start from totally scratch. So if we go in here and we go to our selection sets, select Dana again, we can, I'm just going to delete all these in-between keys for right now. And then what that's going to leave me with is these poles here, right? This and this. So I've got 1, 12, and 24. So run animation is only about 12 frames, half the time that it takes to walk. So I'll switch this to 12. And then if we play this back, there's your run speed. So now all we need to do is go in and alter the poses, right? And for a run, we need to, instead of this frame being, it's still the extension frame, right? This is the most distance you're going to get out of this character's legs. We just need to go in and make a few alterations. Yeah. And selection set again. I'll copy frame number 1, paste it over here on frame 12 so they match. Dang it. Selection. And now we've just got to come in here and make number 6 match. Whoosh, there we go. So with so few keys to play with, right? It becomes easier to do this. So let's move her hips, her body down, so that her foot can actually touch the ground. And whenever her foot is about ready to touch the ground, we're going to put here, like right underneath her weight. Bring this down and rotate her body forward. And we'll do the same on frame 9. With the other foot. It just got quite a bounce, and I didn't rotate it forward here. Rotate it forward here as well. So with the walk, right, we add quite a bit of twist and stuff like that. Um, with the run, you sort of want to limit the amount that she's moving off of the center line. So we can go in here, and I'm using the center line to keep right between her eyes. I'm just rotating. I have that one chest bit there. And you don't want to move um, too much, but because this moves so fast, you need to kind of keep stuff steady so that people can see what's going on. And then sometimes, like, that's not a great frame. Let's not bring her down so much. And now we can look at the keys. That's one. We can have her footfall there. One, two, three. This might be a little high. So we got in the air, front foot down, compresses, and then launches back out. Let's see. Oh, and I've totally destroyed any of the bouncy feel. Oh, you know, live and learn. All right, let's remove that frame. It's funny, each character is a little bit different on how they look when they're animating. So things that work for certain characters don't necessarily work for all characters. You really have to dial in your silhouette. And how that's working. All right, so now we can move this back up in the air a little bit. Let's move all three of these up. And don't forget to paste it to the other hand. That seems a lot better. All right, let's take a look at the arms. Back arms look okay. Paste, don't forget to paste it. Do I say that every time? And then so you need to make sure that as she's running the cross frames here, Should be 3. These frames don't run into the body. Keep those arms out a little bit. And honestly, this seems a little fast for this character. I mean, if she was running really fast, we could probably. Yeah, that feels about right, actually. For a game, this feels about right. For film, this seems a little fast. Let's see if we select all of her. And we change this, let's say, to 20. It's just 25, 25. Gotta love the bugs in my can't. Anyways, okay, so we can scale this. There we go. So I just selected, selected all the keys. See this little arrow lets you scale this, which means I can drag these frames out, and I have auto snap keys here so they automatically snap to where they're supposed to. Unlike we did last time, this one I worked it out. Oh, it works great. All right, so let's see. 20 frame run is really slow, but you get a better idea of what's happening. In a game engine, the engineer can speed this up or slow this down. So if you're running really fast, he can have it run at 10 frames a second, or if it's kind of a slow jog like this. Of course, the yes, if you have these keys, you'll want to put in between things. So it's a crazy road. So we can change the frame rate to be whatever we want. So we can speed it up. So you can make it like 30 frames a second just to test out if you want it to play faster. You can say, well, let's see, 20 frames a second. I want to play twice as fast as that. So play 40 frames a second, right? That seems like a good speed. Change this to 24 frames, back to 24 frames a second. And you can see then the timeline goes back to 20, which isn't enough time. 24 frames per one, save. And you can do it here, like 30 frames. That seems really slow. 50 frames a second. Oh, it's not playing every frame, it's still paying. Sorry, am I going the wrong way? Let's try 10 frames a second. It gets really confusing. Never mind, just change, keep this at 24 frames a second, and then change it here. I honestly, I think we could probably scale this back to from 20 to about 15, maybe. Oops, I didn't get that last one. Looks like there's a bit of a lag. Oh, because my frame 0 popped off. Frame 0. There we go. That feels really good to me. All right, we'll net out there. So instead of 12, do 15 with this character. And that should be the sweet spot. All right, that is running